All right, here we go, guys. Today's job, the old 59 Oldsmobile. She wasn't charging last time I had her out, so we're gonna have to have a look at the alternator today. And there's a few other little things I just want to do to her, but yeah, funny story. I tried to just roll up the door before, and the electric motor had an absolute spaz, and all kinds of stuff happened. So I'm just gonna have to try and lift that up manually and jam a ladder under there for now to get the old girl out. But yeah, I was planning on doing a fancy little intro for you, but that's probably not going to happen today, so we'll get straight into it. Let's get this land yacht out and start working on it. All right, she's in the shed, which is a good start. Yeah, she's very dirty, very dusty. It's been sitting for months now. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go fix that garage door. So I'll see you later on. Might be here tomorrow. See what happens. Well, we're back many moons later. Probably a beard trim, a holiday, and some garage door repairs. But we're back. We'll get into it. Can't remember where I was or where I'm at. So we got to deal with the charging issue. So first off, we'll get the old multimeter out, have a look at what the battery's sitting at on the alternator, and then fire it up, and then see if it's putting any charge into it. So that's the easiest way. We'll get that done, and that'll kind of eliminate a gauge problem or something like that, because before you start it, the old like original generator light comes on, the little red one on the dash, and that goes off when you start it. So it's got me thinking that maybe it is charging, I don't know. But the actual like aftermarket gauge just sits on 12 volts, where it should be about 13.2, something like that, when the alternator's charging. So let's get into that. We'll have a quick look and then see what it's actually doing. Alrighty. So this is it's an aftermarket alternator. It's a one wire jobby, so internally regulated. It's not like the old school ones where you got a regulator on the engine bay somewhere. So yeah, the terminal, I'll bring you in, right? Right, that's what I mean about the one wire one. There's one post that comes off. So yeah, this will be power, constant power. So we just got to take a voltage reading off that versus when it's running. So I'll just do that quickly. Alright, I've got the trusty multimeter. Chuck it to the V's. Alright, find an earth. Touch that one. We've got 12.51. 12.51. You just have to believe me if you can't see that. Can't do two things at once and hold that up and show you. Unless I can jam it in here or something. No. Anyway, 12.51 volts. That's not running, so let's fire it up and see what kind of readings we're getting. 2.7. So that idle's really low. See if I can stick that in there. I really need this to stay. Oh, we got it at 13. Well, seems to be charging. 13.2. 14.3. Looks like the internal gauge must be faulty. I'll just show you that quickly anyway. So this is why I thought it wasn't charging. It's not really doing a lot, is it? Well, anyway, that saves me a lot of work, so that's cool. There's just a few other little things I need to have a look at. The gearbox has got a bit of an oil leak, so I think it's just a sump. Someone's gonna go on that and nip the bolts up, and then she needs a good clean. And yeah, tighten a few hose clamps, that kind of stuff. Then we can go for a cruise, I guess. I guess we should actually see what it's doing in the battery, volt wise. So I guess that's probably where it really matters. Yeah, 14.2 there as well. So, oh well, the old girl's charging. Pretty happy about that. Crisis averted. Should be enough to get your guts under. Some light going on. That's a cool chassis. Anyway, that's what I come under here to do. That's been sitting 3 weeks, I think we are, since we parked it here when I originally started the video. So got a feeling the pan bolt's just a touch loose because it's probably got an old cork gasket, which I think I can see, and they just come a bit loose over time. So I'm just going to go around and nip up all the pan bolts, yeah, and hopefully that'll sort that little leak out. Has got an engine leak as well, which is probably going to be the rear main if it's back there, but that's a whole nother story. That's not happening. That's just a drip tray kind of fix. Anyway, stops the bottom from rusting, so we'll take that as a positive. Look how that exhaust goes through there. That's cool. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just gonna go around that, nip all them up, and see how loose they were, and I'll report back in a second. All right, the gearbox pan was a little bit loose, so I've just nipped all them bolts up, which should be perfect, I hope. We'll see what happens over time. Yeah, another little issue I had back here was the fuel pump and filter setup, which I'm not thrilled about anyway. One of these hose clamps was stripped. This one here, actually. And you couldn't tighten it up, so that'll just have a really slow drip when it was sitting. So yeah, got rid of that. Put a new clamp on, and then I'm just looking at this, and I don't like how the plastic sits on that bolt head. It's a bit of a sharp edge, and you know, you think over time just rattling around, whatever. Yeah, not a fan of plastic versus metal, because metal's always going to win over time. So I've just got an old tube, which I thought I'd just kind of might just wrap around that like that, and chuck a couple of cable ties on it. I know it's not the best looking thing, but I'm sure you won't complain when it doesn't force you to sit on the side of the road with a leaking fuel filter. So we'll just run that on there. There you go. Perfect. So now that can wobble around all at once without me worrying that the little plastic's going to split. So yeah, this will probably all get a full service eventually anyway, and we'll chuck a new one on. Might even rig it up differently with some nice angles, because I don't really like that at all, but we'll see how we go. Alright, we've got them other issues sorted. One other thing I need to do, just a little bit of fuel line right here. Just looking a bit worse for wear. So I just want to change that one. All the other ones look pretty good. Just want to change that one quickly. Then obviously check all the fluids. And after that, it's going to get an engine bay wash and proper wash, and you know, like give the old wheels a bit of a scrub, a bit of a polish and all that kind of stuff, jazz it up a bit. And then we should be good for a cruise. So today is ridiculously hot. It's going to be 43, and it's only, I think it's only like 10 o'clock here, and it's like almost unbearable in the shed at the moment. So I'm not going to be doing too much more today. I'm definitely not going to be washing it today in the heat and the sun. That'll be a first up tomorrow morning before the sun comes up kind of thing, or you know, as it's coolish, and then I can get it back in here and chamois it off. But yeah, I'll just check the fluids quickly, and that'll probably be it for today, because I can't run the big old burfers, because then you won't be able to hear a thing. So I am pretty much done for today in the shed. Quick fluid check, and I'll be back in the morning. So I'll just check the auto tranny fluid now as well, but just remember, most cars, I mean, everything's probably a bit different, but generally you have it idling. Go through the gears so the torque converter and everything's full of fluid, neutral or park, and then you check it while it's running. So we'll do that. All right, looking good. I'll see you in the morning, maybe. See how we go. That is ridiculous. All right, truth be told, it's probably 5-6 weeks later. Didn't even get to wash the old Oldsmobile. Hello, Ruby dog. Hey. Yeah, life got in the way, work got busy, and she got parked up again, but today is Sunday. Let's give it a wash. Alright, sparkling clean now. It wasn't too dirty, it's just dusty from sitting around for so long. This thing doesn't really get driven all that much. Yeah, she's looking good now. Pretty neat interior on this thing. Anyway, like I said, it's Sunday. Let's go for a cruise. Let's go get some I think we're going to go get some lunch, or maybe we're going to go get some tea in the afternoon, but I don't know. Either way, we're going to go for a spin. So we did go out for dinner the other night, last time I was filming, but yeah, I don't really want the rest of the family to be on the interwebs, so didn't want to film that one. Yeah, we're out again today, so it's good to be cruising in the old girl again. Yeah, so this thing will actually be up for sale soon. If you're interested, let us know. Chuck a comment down below, and we can get in touch. It's Western Australia, Perth, that's where we are. So yeah, let us know if you're keen on having a look at it. It's got the 454 and the turbo 700. It's an awesome cruiser on the highway. Sits on 110, 120 all day long, just purring along. But yeah, get in contact by commenting if you're keen on getting your hands on this old girl. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Guess I'll just see you on the next video. So appreciate it, everyone. Catch you later.